Hi everybody, it's Beatle Dave, your friendly neighbourhood record collector, calling to you from Derbyshire in the United Kingdom of planet Earth. Okay, thank you very much for taking the time out to watch and enjoy this little video with me. The postman came this morning and I was showing you some of my Please Please Me LPs the other day. After I'd done the video, I went on eBay, as you do. You know, here's Beatle Dave trying to save money and stuff like that. So what does he do? Makes a video, goes on eBay and then sees a copy of Please Please Me and thinks, well, that's quite unusual. Let's buy it. Which I have. Did I really need another copy of Please Please Me? Not really. Did I want this copy of Please Please Me? Yes I did. Yes. It's still the excitement of finding something that, although you know everything about the album, or you know everything about the songs on the album, finding something that's slightly different still gives me a buzz. Didn't pay a lot for it. I'll show it yet, and then I'll tell you then what I paid for it. So it's a UK stereo version, but you don't get stereo or mono there, so you don't get what it is there. Catalogue number is PCS 3042, as the normal ones are. It's in a flip back sleeve. Flip back means this here, goes around there, and down there. You do get a small Angus McBean photo credit there, and it is in a Gerald and Lofthouse Limited patent number sleeve. It's very clean condition. In fact, this is one of the best Please Please Me sleeves or covers I've ever seen. Even the spine's okay. A little bit there, yeah. But it's in a flip back sleeve, isn't it? Right. So you think it's from around up to about 1969, 1970, which I thought, like, I've got one in there, haven't I? But this is actually on a 2-box EMI Parlophone black and silver label. But it does still say the Gramophone Co. there. Later copies after 1973 usually say EMI Records Limited, and it still says made in Great Britain there. Again, later copies after 1973 will say made in England or made in the UK, somewhere around here. It's actually in really nice condition. This really is in nice condition. Sound quality is really nice on it. That's not a warp, that is just off my light. Very heavyweight record as well. I'd say it's around probably the 140, 150 gram. You know, that's an estimate. So what's it worth? I don't know. One box EMI Parlophone labels basically lasted from 1969 to 1971, I think. 2-box EMI logos with the Gramophone Co. Limited and the made in Great Britain there lasted 72 to 73. Then after 73, I think it went into EMI Records there instead of the Gramophone Co. Which would make this roughly 1971, 1972, wouldn't it, right? Which I'd say is right. But after doing some research this morning, the flip back sleeves weren't made after 1970. So it's a bit of a mystery, this one. To me, anyway. Some of you out there might know different, or you might say, well, perhaps it's in the wrong sleeve. which it could be, but as I've said before, people laugh when I go like that, but everything seems to smell right. And if you are a true collector of records or vinyl or whatever you want to call them, you'll know that you can't fake the smell of an old record, of the old cover. So everything, honestly, seems, I'd say this is I'd say roughly it's a 1970 press, but 71 at the latest. But like I say, I don't think they was doing them in flip back sleeves in 1971. 1970, yeah, possibly. Doesn't matter. Like I say, it's just some, and even there, like the labels are right, aren't they? Where like on some you'll go like that, and then you'd have to like turn it like that, wouldn't you, to get it? But there, the labels are, you know, on virtually identical, aren't they, on both sides, as in the way they are. So yeah, it is a little bit of a curio, to be honest. I'm not saying that makes it worth a lot of money, or it makes, you know, it's, I'd say roughly this is worth between £30 and £50, maybe. On a good day you might get a little bit more if you were selling it, and on a bad day you might get a little bit less. But this is the daft thing about some of the Beatles records. The latest silver and black labelled versions of Beatles records can be worth more than the yellow and black originals from the 1960s. Not all the time, but sometimes. The cover is, I would say, very good plus, if not excellent minus, to be honest. Like I say, it's one of the best Please Please Me covers I've ever seen. And I've seen a few in my time, folks. I really have. I mean, you think I showed you a lot of Please Please Me LPs the other day. That was just a fraction. And now this is another one to add to the collection. I paid £20 for it. Now, to me, the cover's worth that, probably. So I've paid £20 for the cover and the record's a bonus, or have I paid £20 for the record and the cover's a bonus? Whatever it is, I think I've got a bargain. But as always, it doesn't really matter, because I'm not going to sell it. It's just going to go into my collection. And very proudly, to be honest. This is one that I knew could get the one box EMI Parlophone silver and black label with a flip back sleeve, but I never knew you could get a 2-box one with it. So yeah, I'm chuffed to bits, as they say. Chuffed to bits. So you'll like this, not a lot, but you'll like it. Who used to say that? You like it, not a lot, but you like it. Paul Daniels, who was a sort of like a magician, or a comedy sort of like magician in the 70s and 80s in the UK. He was actually a member of the Magic Circle. He was actually good. A lot of people didn't like him though. I always thought he was okay, to be honest. So yeah, Please Please Me. If you think you know how much this is worth, and don't say a £5 or £1.50 or something like that. You know, let's have, if you're going to leave a comment, please leave a serious comment, because like I say, I didn't actually know this version ever existed, and I've been collecting Beatles records for over 40 years now. It's thrown me because it's a 2-box EMI Parlophone black and silver label in a flip back sleeve. But then again, it could be a later disc in an earlier sleeve, because EMI never used to throw anything away, did they, at one time? So if that was like the new label, the newer label design, but they still had a few covers left over, they might have done that at the factory. Still nice though. It is nice. And then, like I say, it's in really, really nice condition, and it sounds absolutely amazing. Just a couple of shout outs. If you're new to this channel, hello, welcome. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing, because it is free. It doesn't cost you a penny. If you've liked this video, just leave me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. That's all I ask. If you're into Beatles and things like that, there's a couple of channels I would like to do a shout out to, not in any specific order. They're just ones that I watch. They're just a few of the hundreds that I watch, to be honest. There's Beatle Tones Beatles channel. As the name says, it's everything to do with the Beatles. There is Northern Revolutions, I think that's what it's called. That is in Canada. There's Rachel's Ghost, which is a fantastic channel. Honestly, it's fantastic. That is not just about the Beatles, that's about record collecting. They have discussions. It's very fun to watch, and they are live, so you can comment live on it, and you know, he will answer your questions and things like that. And if you ever watch it, you will have a big smile on your face. I'll tell you that now. It's very, very entertaining. There's also Beatle Brad, as the name says again, mainly Beatles stuff. There is a couple of new ones that I found. There's one called, I think it's called Think Beatles. That's a good one, and he just shows you all his different variations of his Beatle records. Matthew Street, fantastic bloke. He's got some really, really, really good records and CDs and a few stories along the way. And of course, me and Mr. Mayo. If you like your Beatles, that is one channel that you probably should at least have a look at, and leave me a like, and you know, if you like what you see, subscribe, sort of thing. There's loads more that I could mention, but then this video would go on for about 3 hours if I mentioned every actual other YouTube channel, Beatles, or oh, Nick's Vinyl Butty. Check him out, fantastic bloke. I've only been subscribed to him for, I think it was just before Christmas. He's into his records or vinyl, whatever you want to call them. I always call them records. I'm old school, I will call them records. But I do understand it's the VC and things like that, vinyl community. Got no problem. Whatever you want to call this piece of plastic is entirely up to you. You know, if you're into collecting these pieces of plastic, whatever you call it, whether you call it a record, vinyl, LP, album, you know, that is entirely up to you. I just call them records because there was always, when I was brought up, there was always called records. That's it. I'm a stubborn old git, really. Yeah. Nick's Vinyl Butty, watch him. Not necessarily Beatles. He likes his two-tone and his ska. And he's very, very entertaining to watch, honestly. He's a very, very entertaining bloke to watch. Great knowledge. He's got some fantastic records. Like I say, two-tone, ska, reggae, stuff like that. That's what he's into, or that's what he mainly shows. He likes The Who and things like that as well. And there's another one. Oh, what is it? Can't remember the name now. There's another one. Oh, that's going to bug me now. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Like I say, if I name every channel that I watch, we'll be here all day. So just check out a few of them. Obviously, if you're not subscribed to mine, subscribe to me first. And if you want to say Beatle Dave's recommending me to any of the others, you know, all goes to help build this channel. Like I say, that's going to be it for today. So if any of you've got any information on this one, the Please Me Flipbacks cover, 2-box silver and black EMI label with the gramophone coat text and the made in the UK at the bottom, sort of thing. Like I say, this has actually thrown me a little bit, in a good way, because till the other day I didn't even know that this actually existed in this format. But like I say, it could just be EMI at the time not wanting to throw old covers away and just putting a newer record into an older sleeve, which I probably think is what it is. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video. I hope I haven't bored you too much. At the end of the day, it's me being me, you know. I don't take myself that serious. I like a laugh and a joke, but if I have to be serious, I can be serious. And that's going to be it. So as always, love your records, cherish your records. From time to time you do have to clean your records, because I haven't said this for a while, have I? But above all, play them, because that's what we're buying for, isn't it? To play them. I played this morning. I will probably be playing it. This is before I've had a drink. I will probably play this again later, because it is actually, would have been my dad's 80th birthday today, so which doesn't mean anything to you like that there, I know. So I will be chilling out later, and I will be having a few drinks and listening to some records and reminiscing about my dad, as you do when you get to my time of life, unfortunately. So anyway, that's enough of that. So until the next time, it's Beatle Dave wishing you all peace, love and happiness. Love to you all. Remember, Beatle Dave loves you.